Angelica, it's you. It's good you come. I was just bracing myself for what I would find on the other side. Last night I had the most frightful dream. I saw a forbidden fortress, drifting in a boundless expansion of gloom and shadow, and the master of this dark domain was none other than Galloper Thompson. He was restless, impatient for the season when the barriers separating the living from the dead will weaken and allow him to cross. That season has arrived, and now Galloper and his horse rides across the night sky. Some say he's hunting for victims to drag back to his keep. Others think that he is kidnapping lost soul. I have encountered Galloper before. I believe he is misunderstood, tormented, and confused. I want to help him. So here we stand before the gateway to Galloper's keep. Today we start getting answers. Let's go together. Follow me, Angelica. This is exactly what I saw in my dream. But where is Galloper? Perhaps he's out on his wild hunt across Jorvik. Follow me. Let's find a quiet place to set up camp and think for a moment. Bro, this is perfect. We'll make camp in the shadow of the tower here. Away from noisy spirits and hidden in case Galloper comes back. Give me a moment to set up camp. And it's done. Nice and fast. Let me know when you are ready to hear the strange story of Galloper Thompson's life and his even stranger death. Okay. The storybooks say that a man named Gunnar Trimson was a valued and loyal soldier of Jon Jarl nearly 900 years ago. An odd man with a fitting name, Gunnar was described as possessing a dark and brooding nature, but valiant and loyal in all things to Jon Jarl. Eventually Trimson became pronounced as Thompson, as new settlers and tongues landed upon Jorvik in the following centuries. No horses would allow Gunnar to approach it, and other soldiers and servants avoided Gunnar. They secretly made a mock of him, perhaps out of jealousy or out of fear. They nicknamed him Galloper, a cruel joke. One day a wild and fearsome mare appeared, a great black shire, rumored to be from the lands in the east, beyond the Jor Mountains. This horse permitted no other but Galloper near and to ride. At last he had found a companion. She was an eminent shire, dark as a moonless night, whose fierce whose fierce aspect and wild nature unnerved the Jarl's men. The mere presence of the horse distressed and alarmed the other animals, sending them into panic and frightful state. Galloper and his Shire became inseparable. Their unique bond a source out of wonders and gossip. Galloper Thompson earned a position beside Jon Jarl as his personal bodyguard and advisor. He performed great tasks for Jon Jarl, even defending him against a dangerous uprising of rebellious lords. Resentment and rumors ran rampage through the army. Superstition and fear fed tales of wizardry and dark magic. Hatred overcome dread, and hidden mockery become open derision. The Jarl ordered Galloper to be held responsible for his alleged crimes. Galloper was captured and bound, shackled and shamed. He was brought before the king. Jon Jarl stood as lord and judge, passing sentence upon his frightful servant. When Galloper was brought before the execution block, hundreds of the Jarl's men arrived to celebrate the spectacles. The previous superstition was proven to righteous when Galloper rose from the executioner's block and revealed his immortality. Folklore and history is muddled here, but the prevailing theory was that the source of Galloper's strength was his bond with the Jarl, and his immortality stemmed from a powerful wish from the Devil's Gap. One full year after his execution, the head of Galloper Thompson was spotted riding a flaming mare across the night sky for the first time. There have been sightings every autumn since. As well, as I sit here in the shadow of this tower, I can feel there's more to the story, bigger to be told. I feel like a world forgotten, but recently, waiting on the tip of my tongue to be spoken out loud. I can feel something pulling me to the Paddock Island. Perhaps we should investigate. Maybe we can find out what happened that drove Galloper and Jon Jarl apart. We must hurry to Paddock Islands. I sense that something is about to happen there. I will meet you there.
Okay, so I guess we will go to Paddock Island, and I will see you guys there.
Hush! Keep your voice down. Galloper arrived just before you got here. You wait until he leaves and then investigate to see if you can find what he's come here for. I see him running away in the background. Something seems off about Galloper. More off than usual, at least. See those little dancing lights? I think those are memory fragments. Bring a handful, and I should be able to decipher them. I'll stay here and stand watch in case Galloper returns. Good work finding all of them. Give me a moment to make sense of them. This is the night Galloper's horse died. Let me know when you have a moment and I can tell you what I see with this memory. Okay, let's see it. I see a building, a stable. It's by its appearance. It's this place. This was a stable. Galloper's stable. It had been rumored that Galloper's mount could not be stable with other horses. Is that why it is so far removed? It begins. There's a mob frightened and superstitious. They are surrounding the stable. They are full of fear and anger. Soldiers move through the milling throng. They are there to take Galloper. A young man stands in the stable with a great mare. It must be Galloper. His eyes are green and bright. They are filled with grief. His arms are wrapped around the mare's neck. He is whispering his goodbyes as the soldiers enter the stable. It's just Galloper and his horse facing Jarl's men. Galloper surrenders. The horse snarls and screams, her displeasure and fear as the soldiers take him away. She kicks the walls and stamps the floor. The soldiers recoil from her anger. There is confusion. The mob crunch and surges. A fire has broken out. Was a lantern thrown into the stable? As the torch drops, I cannot see clearly. The smoke of flame is blinding my view. The stables are blazing. The horse is trapped. The soldiers struggle to smoothen the flames. The mob has fallen back. Stunned at this spectacle, the mare's screams of terror rise of the flames, matched by Galloper's howls of horror. The flames are extinguished and silence has settled. Smoke and cinder are floating in the air. Galloper has collapsed, overwhelmed by grief and shock. Jarl has arrived, severing the damage. He stares long at the ruin, anger behind his eyes. His fury rises as he turns to confront Galloper, now stumbled upon the ground. Galloper knows the true source of Jarl's anger. The jealousy and craving driving suspicion of betrayal and treachery. But the mare died that night. How did she return? Was it dark magic and witchcraft that was rumored? Did the mysterious witch of legend also endow the Shire with power? It is sad truth that even good people, when driven by fear, will lash out and destroy the things they do not understand. I'm not sure who or what is pulling me to Jarlheim, but I think that's the next place we'll find answers. Let's ride there together. Maybe that's where we'll find Galloper and another memory. furious. Angelica, do you notice everyone is hiding? Galloper must have come here right after he left the burned down stable. It seems he's unable to see or feel the shattered memories. Galloper is running off again. Let us gather the memory fragments here and we'll find out where he has gone. I wonder if he knows we are following him. Something powerful must be contained inside these memories. I can feel it scribbling with fear and anger. Wow, amazing. This is Galloper's death. Galloper is being taken to a place of execution. He is surrounded by the king's men and town folks. They jeer and mock him, hurling insults and garbage at him. Now standing before the executioner block, he seems unmoved to the words being spoken by Jarl. Has he given up? No, there's a quiet intensity about him. The shock of his king's cruelty and the horrific death of his trusted companions has marked him deeply. Numbly, he kneels before Brock. His lips are moving silently. What is he saying? The masked executioner raises his axe. Oh, I cannot look. The axe drops. His sad green eyes have a slightly startled look, almost as if they see me. Wait, the once cheering crowd has fallen silent, their faces stunned, filled with horror and alarm. Something is amiss. The body, Galloper's body, is moving. It pushes itself in blood. The green glow slowly engulfing frame? I don't know. His headless frame. We have the horse over here. So what is going on? The crowd is in panic. They are struggling to run away. Some of the soldiers stab at him. To no avail. Something else is happening. The crowd is being hurled aside. It is the Shire. The coat is even darker, so much that it seems to devour the very light. Its mane is so fierce and bright, a blinding apparition of shadow and flame. It strikes terror in the guards and townsfolk. The few who were able to face the helpless revenant are now broken and fleeing. Even Jarl is nowhere to be seen. Calmly and purposely, Galloper climbs astride the Shire's sturdy back. Away they escape, galloping into the sky. Okay. And this is the revealing of his horse and the true beginning of Galloper Thompson, the headless horseman that haunts Shorevik to this day. This is a lot to think about. We should head back to Galloper's Keep to think over this. I don't immediately feel the same presence pulling me to another location either, so maybe Galloper has even gone back. Let me collect my thoughts and I'll meet you there. Okay. So we have recovered 2 memories. death of Galloper's horse and the return of Galloper's horse at the site of his execution. Galloper and his horse were inseparable in life and in death. The two have never been seen in Jorvik apart from each other. What are these memories trying to tell us? I want to return here to give myself a moment to think, but also to see if I could sense where we should travel to next. Galloper is nowhere to be found here, so he must be out on Jorvik. Maybe the memories will give us a clue. The death of Galloper's horse, then the death of Galloper himself. Or wait, perhaps it's the opposite. The rebirth of Galloper's horse and the rebirth of Galloper. The only time they've been apart on Jorvik in hundreds of years was the time between their deaths. But why does that matter? What do you think, Angelica? The witch that originally granted Galloper immortality must have extended the magic to his horse. The bond between Galloper and his horse anchored them to our world. Galloper's horse holds the secret to Galloper's immortality. I think that's the second one I will go with, but if you're gone with any of the two others, that's also fine, but I think this here will be the one I will take. That makes sense, but his bond must be different than the one the rest of us share with our horses. I'm sorry, Angelica, wait a moment. I feel something. Previously, when I felt something pull me somewhere, it felt like a faint echo and a blurry image in my mind. Now I feel something booming, almost forcibly filling my mind with image of Devil's Scab and the Forgotten Fields. Wherever this is, it's really... It isn't related to a memory. Something is happening right now. There's no time, Angelica. Let me ride with you. We need to go to the Forgotten Fields right now. Wait, I don't understand. This is where my vision guided us. Where's Galloper? Things are quiet. Too quiet. Wait, is that Galloper's horse? Wait, is that Galloper's horse? But where's Galloper? I never heard of the two of them being separated on Jorvik. We should follow her and see where she's going. She knows where she's going. This intense purpose in each step, but her eyes is almost as if she is in trance. I feel we are about to find out why all this is happening. The intensity is still, but hints of anticipation, as if a task is nearly complete and rest is near. Wait, where are you going? Wait, where are you going? Okay, Maybe where are you going? Wait, where are you going? What was that? Yes, there was something going on I couldn't see because I had dialogue stuck in my game. Thank you for that, Star Stable. Galloper's horse, Morrigan, is gone. Whoever pulled us here was also growing Morian to the devil's scab. There isn't anything we can do from here right on. We should look for Galloper back at the keep. Marion has returned to Galloper, it seems. But something is off. I can feel a change in them. Marion, I can't believe I never considered the name and origin of Galloper's horse. The name itself feels old. Old and powerful. That voice that spoke from the mountain must have returned the memory of this name to Galloper. Where once I could feel that Galloper was blinded by rage, he now seemed composed and focused, perhaps even more dangerous than before. Someone or something must have tried to undo Galloper's memories, but why? To break his bond with Morian? Who would gain from that, and how? I'm sure there is a great deal more to be uncovered, but I sense the answers won't be known for some time. I must return to text and research deeper into Jorvik's past. We still don't know who gave Galloper his gift, nor their motives. Whoever or whatever it is, they are quite powerful, and they are a descendant, or are powerful they are, or distant descendant survivor today. I sense that they are rebonded, but it feels different somehow. More powerful, focused, yes, I sense. No more renewal, but an additional purpose. Perhaps whoever tried to steal his memories away unwillingly awoke new ones. I can sense that this is the beginning of something very big, the strong bond between them, but cinders compared to the raging inferno I feel burning within Morian's heart. I guess all we can do now is wait. I'll rest beside the fire here for now and keep an eye on them both. Thank you for accompanying me on this journey, Angelica. I have a feeling we will need to steer our courage again someday. We'll need to steel our courage again someday for whatever lies ahead.